What's happened in advanced art? It's good to see you guys. Sort of see you guys. Hey, it's Thursday, and with this world of online learning, that's kind of the last day of the week since Friday classes aren't going to meet. You've just got time to work. So, you've sort of made it through week one of online learning. I hope it's been relatively tolerable for you. Hope you do feel like you've learned something, and hope you feel like you can make it through another week of this next week. There's nothing major I need to talk through with you today, but I did just want to touch base this way and just go through a couple little odds and ends. So let's start with Google Classroom business. First of all, when you are responding to an assignment that's longer than just like a sentence. So when it's not just like a discussion thing where I'm asking a quick question and ask you to respond with a sentence, when it's something longer than that, if I'm asking you to do photos or to write a paragraph about something or whatever, use Google Docs for that, or upload the photos directly through the Google Classroom application. It just makes the grading piece easier as opposed to if you send stuff to me separately. So as much as you can do things through the Google Classroom interface, including doing Google Docs through there, that just makes life better. Speaking of photos, which I was just a minute ago, you're going to be taking a bunch of photos so I can see progress you're making on your work. You've already done some of that. And just a little hint or two for you about that. And I don't have my camera, hang on. All right, so when you are taking photos of your work, if you've got the work laying out flat on the table, try to have your photo directly above it, or your camera directly above it, and try to have it so the camera is not at an angle, but so that it's, it's facing, I guess it would have to go this way, facing parallel to the table. It's just easier for me to really see what the work looks like than if it's at some kind of an angle, and so I'm getting a weird perspective on stuff. So try to give me as straight on a view as possible. Close up, as close as you can get to it as well. That will help too. So just keep that in mind as you're shooting photos of your work, because you are going to shoot a bunch of photos of your work. All right, next thing. A week from today, April 9th, your Sketchbook 3 assignments are due. And I'll give you instructions later next week sometime about how to upload that stuff. But just be sure you're working on that and that you are getting that taken care of. Some of you are probably already well into Sketchbook Assignment 4, but 3 is due on April 9th. Next thing, self-portraits. As I kind of mentioned in what I wrote in Google Classroom earlier this week, you should be working on those if possible. Now, if you were doing an expressive self-portrait and it's something that you can't be working on at home, you don't have the materials or whatever, you should be thinking about what's an alternate plan going to be. And in fact, part of what I'm asking you to do for your work today is to either show me where you're at with the self-portrait or to tell me what you're going to do as an alternate plan. And it obviously needs to be something that you can do at home. So, it can be drawing. I'm sure all got pencils there. But also think it could be something that you do using digital art. You could use online tools. You could use free drawing or painting software. You could download a free trial of some Adobe software and do that. It could be a collage sort of thing that you're doing. If you've got oil paints at home, you want to do oil paint, great. If you've got poster board, you want to do something on that. I'm open to all sorts of things. If you want to do seed art, that would be awesome. So anyway, think about what you can be doing at home, whether it's continuing what you were already starting on at school or coming up with a brand new plan for that. So just realize that I'm going to ask you for a progress report on that, so I know kind of where you're at with that. Next week, You will have the whole week to be working on sketchbook stuff, and then also to be working on your expressive self-portrait. Other than just little check-in stuff, there won't be any other work due next week. And then the last thing is just to remember, I've got office hours Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. You're welcome to reach out to me anytime. But 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, if you email me or reach out through Google Classroom, I should get back to you very quickly. And if during that time it's helpful for you to do a Google Hangout or something like that, we can certainly do that as well. So anyway, again, hope things are going well. Look forward to seeing the progress you're making, the work I've already seen of yours. A lot of good stuff in there, and I'm pleased you've been doing work. So take care, stay out of trouble, and hey, you know, listen to music and eat and be on your phone while you're doing art, because you can. It's not a classroom at CA anymore. See you later. Bye.